Okay, let's see. Can you see my slides? Yes or no? Right, very good. Yeah, I like the responses very fast. Immediately, you put up your thumb. Okay, now the next thing you need to do is quickly type into the chat. What is the chapter you're doing in school now for science? Okay, so that I know what chapter you're on and how much you know about this chapter and how much I need to teach you.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
I actually tried the experiment, but then unfortunately I could not send the video on chat.
Okay. We will see how we can do that. Okay. Maybe I can also do this.
Still at the first book, reproduction in human.
Have y'all? Some of you did electric circuit. I saw. Okay. Some of you actually say finishing electricity. Very good. Okay. Some people started cells. Okay, the topic on cells. Now, I need you to tell me, the next thing is, because I see all the entries ready, Balraj is doing water cycle. Now, some of you just started on electricity, right? Okay, how many of you already know electricity? Put up your hand because it's important. Okay, important for me to know. Very good. So you have done all your experiments. Okay, I want to ask Jerkai also, because Jerkai has a different curriculum from all of us. Okay, so it's important I hear from Jerkai as well. Okay, Yun Shen lost her way. She's back now. Okay, so Jerkai, okay, your syllabus is different. So I need to know whether you have done anything on electricity yet. Right? Teja, I'm going to give you my email address, then you can send it to me. Or maybe I give to everybody my email address. Okay? Can? Let me check. What's my email address? Hold on. Science.
Wednesday.
You know a little bit. That's good. Yes. Who was that talking?
I haven't covered electricity yet.
Okay. Sure. I'm going through the slides, so don't worry. This is my email address. Can you copy it down? Yeah. So everybody doing quite different topics, you know. I have water cycle too, but two of you said doing water cycle, one of you doing cells, okay. A few of you are doing reproduction still, right? And then I think 3 or 4, 5 of you doing electricity. Okay, human reproduction is more. I think about 5 of you also doing that. Okay, 6 of you doing electricity. Okay, so not so bad. Some of you probably already finished electricity because your teacher chose to teach certain topic. Copy my email address down. Should you need to send me something you want to share in the class, you can do so. Any question in school you find that too difficult, or your own revision, okay, the exam papers you're doing, if you have some questions you don't know how to answer, or you want me to check your answer, you can send it to me. Okay? Yeah, but I'm going to tell you first, okay, if you are going to do last minute revision, I don't have time to look at everybody's answer, so we have to wait for my response, okay? Because I also have P6, Set 1 and Set 2 groups, right? Total I have 8 classes. So many students will be sending me things, okay, so you have to be prompt. Don't just wait until on your assessment that everybody starts sending. Can? Now, this topic is on electricity. Later, I will share videos with you. I'll also be giving you this particular website where you can actually try doing your own circuit. So you listen very carefully first. I will cover the main things. What I'm going to go through are the basics. You need these basics in order for you to tackle those higher level questions. A lot of questions can come up for electricity. There's no way I can tell you all the types of questions. So you must get your basics right. The moment you have your basics, the rest will be easy. Can? So you better pay attention. If you have not paid attention in class on this topic, you have to do so now. So for electricity, don't copy notes. I'm sending to you these notes. Clear? There are too many pages, right? Now, so you look at this diagram, it shows a very simple electric circuit. It's made up of battery, bulb, as well as the wire. Okay, so this bulb lights up because electric current is flowing through the circuit. So the different parts of the circuit perform different functions. So we are going to look at the different parts of the circuit first. right? So first thing, batteries. I'm sure you are familiar with batteries, right? So you have different brands of batteries. I have this one is Duracell. Okay, I have Duracell here. Then I have this Lotus brand. I don't know what is that. Actually, it's not familiar to me. I have this, another one, free batteries given by the toy company that I bought the science toys from. It's
The
called
most popular one
yeah,
is
Pond.
Energizer.
Yeah, yes, you're right. And I have the very big Energizer here. So I was actually doing up my own circuits. Okay, I'm doing a lot of experiment. I'll be showing you whenever I have the chance. All right, but you have to listen first. So remember, we try to keep conversation to the minimum unless it's absolutely necessary. Because now there are like how many of us in the room? I think there are like 18 of us, 17, 18 of us, right? So we cannot talk too much. We try to learn as much as possible. Of course, there will be time for you to interact with me. Understand? One way is, of course, through the chat. Another way is when it's really urgent, I need you all to respond. I need some form of interaction, I'll call upon you. Is it okay? So now Energizer, yeah, very popular. Okay, and Energizer is slightly more expensive and more lasting also. I tested out quite a lot of batteries. Seems like Energizer can last longer somehow. Okay, it has 2 terminals. Remember these terminals, okay? If you take a look at your battery at home, not now, don't go now, later, you will see a positive terminal, a plus sign, right? And then there'll be a minus sign. You can see it here also. This is the plus sign, okay? The minus sign should be at the bottom. I don't know how come here the minus sign is not stated, but Duracell, it is stated very clearly. Okay, so later you can check your own batteries at home. So this is the positive terminal, and this is the negative terminal. Usually they put a minus sign, okay? Now, if you need to be very absolute, you see, the positive terminal, there is actually a tiny cap right at the top. Okay, so that is the part we connect the wires to, or let it come into contact, okay, with certain electrical contacts. All right, so wires serves to connect the terminals of the battery to the electrical component or electrical parts. So I have some wires here. These are very thin wire. This is actually the wire that is attached to my green light bulb, very tiny one. Okay, so wires are everywhere. Okay, but then you have to be quite careful because even though we say that it's usually made of copper, some of you might misunderstand. Okay, this part here is not the part that helps to conduct electricity. Be very clear of this. This is an insulator. This is made of what? What is this material? You can guess. I can see.
Rubber.
That
Okay.
is
Some of you say
rubber.
rubber, right?
Rubber.
It's actually not rubber. Okay, it's actually a form of plastic, a man-made plastic.
It
Okay,
looks
it's
like
not
rubber
rubber.
and plastic together.
Is it plaster?
They are not the same. Okay, I will share with you exactly what is the term much later. When we learn about materials, right? Okay, I think your teacher must have already told you rubber is natural. It comes from the rubber trees. This is not rubber. A lot of people will think that that's rubber. You try to take it and erase your pencil lead away, see whether it can erase off or not. No, don't do it. Okay, later.
It's gonna color the paper.
Yeah, you're going to color the paper. Yes, you must have tried it before, Giselle. Okay, now, so it is only these portions here. These are the wire, okay, that we are talking about, which conducts electricity. And this metal is known as copper. Very nice color, a little bit pinkish brown. Yeah, so not like the usual metal, it's silver gray color. Okay, in fact, copper is the only one with this color. Can? Okay, parts of an electric circuit, we also talk about the bulb. Okay, earlier we already talked about the batteries, the wires. Now we talk about the light bulb, right? Okay, something you need to know about the light bulb. This is the metal casing. I have some light bulbs here. Okay, I think it's in the living room. I have actually, a light bulb here. So I like to do all these experiments in front of students, but we might not be able to see it very clearly.
My friend and I also
I
did
will use the website to show you. type in. Okay, type your comments in. Now, take note, this is the metal tip of the light bulb, right? You need to know the labeling, okay? It is important you know the metal casing and the metal tip. Why? I'm going to explain to you soon. Okay, this is the glass bulb. This is the filament. Now, when the metal casing and the metal tip of the bulb are connected properly in a circuit, these two parts must be connected to the wire. Very important. Students lose mark in this. Okay, the way the wires are being connected to the light bulb is important. Students always tend to lose marks that way. Why? They're going to connect the wire, okay, just at the metal casing. Or they will put this metal tip touching the wire only. Okay, it will not work that way. I'm going to teach you how to connect it later, right? So electric current actually flows through the filament. Yeah, flows through the filament, and then the bulb will light up. What is happening is actually this filament starts to glow. When electric current passes through it, it starts to glow, you know. Because of the brightness, it glows so much, the whole bulb is giving off light. Clear? Okay, it's because the filament is glowing, right? This is also the part that students tend to not know. Now, okay, can you see my drawing here? Okay, there's a metal casing here, right? Now, when I put this wire connected to the metal casing, imagine this is the wire, all right? The whole wire connected, okay? It has to lead to the metal tip here. Important. So the next wire must be connected here. Why? So that current can flow through the filament and then flow back down, okay, back to the other side. So if you are going to just connect the wire this way, okay, I'll show you how students connect the wires. They draw it this way. Okay, so they draw the wire here, okay, and then another wire here. In this case, this is not a complete circuit. Electric current doesn't flow through the filament at all. So your bulb will not light up. Another one students will do is they will connect the wire here. This is also incomplete. Okay, there's no complete circuit. I'll show you using the software later, the application. All right. So this is the part. Can you see the wire now? Only connecting to the metal tip. Did the bulb light up? It didn't, right? Yeah. But if I were to connect one wire to the metal casing, one wire to the metal tip, can you see that the bulb lights up now? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay, later I'll give you the URL, the web page address for this particular application. You can go and play all you want. Okay, you can do any circuits you want, parallel, series. You can put in as many light bulbs as you want, as many batteries as you want, and see whether your circuit works. Okay, I'm not giving you now because once I give you now, I will lose you. You'll be just playing with your game or setting up your circuit and not listening to me. Right, so electrical appliances have electrical systems in them. Okay, so they contain at least one electric circuit. Right?
My one will be access restricted when you give it to me.
Might not. Yeah, Teja's teacher gave actually. Okay. Now, so this is like the electric circuit board. Very complicated. You might not understand, but it's okay. We don't need to understand this at our level in primary school. You only need to know the various components in the circuit and then how they are being connected. All right. Okay, so this is higher level. You will learn this when you go maybe in Polytechnic or JC. All right, even secondary, you don't learn something so complicated. So Teja is frowning. Don't frown. This is not so important at your level, but we are just showing you, okay, what is working or what is the thing that gives us the electricity, okay, in your gadgets. Now, when the battery and the bulb are connected properly, we call this a closed